What's up, guys? It's FTKComputer, and today I'm going to be doing something completely different than I've ever done on my channel. I wanted to do something to celebrate that I reached 4,000 subscribers and 1 million views. So thank you everyone who has watched and subscribed. I really appreciate it. But I'm going to be doing a Q&A, and I'm taking questions that I always get all the time on my channel, and I'm going to just be answering them. I'm gonna try to keep it as quick and concise as possible. I haven't written a script for this. I just wrote down the questions. So I know y'all are here for gameplay videos. So I promise this won't be something that I do all the time. And if you like it, maybe I'll do another one. But all right, I'm gonna jump straight into it. Let's go. What does FTKComputer mean? FTK was a fighting game clan from 2009, and computer was basically describing my playstyle because I never really played in arcades or against people, so I learned how to play fighting games fighting against the CPU. So that's how I got the name FTKComputer, and FTK stands for Frame Trap King. So that was like everyone had FTK before their actual like gamer name. So there you go. Why do you main Symetra? When I first got Overwatch, I never really had played a first-person shooter before, so I didn't understand like the fact that you needed to learn several characters. So I just picked one, and I picked Symetra because she wears a blue dress, and Chun-Li, who was my main on Street Fighter, wore a blue dress. So I was like, oh, I'll pick her, and so I just played with her ever since. Nothing complicated at all. Like I just played her in every situation for like 2 months. And then I realized, oh wait, you have to learn different characters to be useful. So yeah, but that's how I got really good at Symetra. Next, will I start streaming again? Maybe. It's just not in the stars right now. I just don't have time, and you have to be consistent with streaming, and I just can't be consistent. But it's not completely out. It's just right now. So not saying it won't happen, but don't hold your breath for it happening soon. That's all I'm saying. Next. How do I know whether to use the shield generator or the teleporter? In a very simple way, the way I decide is if your team is dying a lot and trickling in, teleporter. If they're sustaining, or you need to a little extra, like you're making the last little push to the objective, shield generator. That's a good way to kind of think of it, but use your own judgment. Like, if you see what the team is doing and you decide what'll be more helpful, because there isn't 100% answer for any situation. You use your judgment and you kind of guess what you think is better. But that's usually how I see it. Let's see what next. Oh, where am I from? Because I have an accent, or I like your voice, or I like the way you talk. I'm from New Orleans. I was born and raised in New Orleans. So yeah, I have a New Orleans accent a little bit. Not strong. I don't feel like my accent's really strong because I've lived other places, and I don't live in New Orleans anymore. But I feel like that's the root of how I speak. So yeah. Next, how do I record my videos? I record my videos on the PlayStation, and when I'm doing commentaries, I have Bose headphones, which have like a little telephone mic, and it works really well for like it's really clear. So yeah. Next. Why do I enjoy outing or exposing toxic players? Doesn't that make you just as bad as they are? So this is a criticism that I actually get quite often. And my response is that I don't really care about outing or exposing toxic players or bringing them to justice. I don't really care. Toxic players will always be a part of the gaming experience. Always. There's no getting rid of toxic players. And they will always be there and annoying. But why not make lemonade out of lemons? That shit is so hilarious especially when you look back on it, because you were so mad in the moment, but then when you realize what the stuff that they were saying is so ridiculous, it's funny and it's entertaining, and a lot of people enjoy watching it because they want to it makes them laugh. It's fun to watch, and so I think it's hypocritical for people to come on videos of toxic players to preach about how you shouldn't upload videos about toxic players. Like, you searched that shit out too, and you watched it as well, so get off your fucking high horse. So next, do you think that playing Symetra on attack is viable? I think that Symetra has a lot of untapped potential, And I think that most people that play Symetra are Symetra mains. So with that, if you are a Symetra main, I'd say learn to play Symetra on attack. It's difficult, yes, because there is no real guideline. You have to kind of figure it out. I'm sure some Symetras have made tutorials about how to do it, but it's something that you kind of got to figure out, and you kind of have to work with your team and see what they're doing. And because there's so much untapped potential with Symetra on attack, I think that we're still figuring that out. Is she viable? A lot of people have said no, but I mean, maybe she's not viable at the highest level of Overwatch, but that's not where most of us are, if we're being honest with ourselves. So I'd say learn how to play Symetra on attack, learn to be an asset to your team. And yeah, I think you'll do well. That's how I view it, at least. Okay, next. Why are you only platinum? Or why is why is your rank so low? Honestly, I've never really obsessed about my rank, and that's because I just enjoy playing Overwatch. It's a fun game. Not everyone who plays Overwatch is obsessed with making it to the top 500 or masters or whatever. And especially after the whole, I don't know if you saw it, but there was a post on the Overwatch forums kind of talking about the distribution of ranks. And only 1% of people are in Grandmaster out of the entire Overwatch community. And I think 3 or 4% are in Masters. So that means the rest of us are either in Diamond or below. And Diamond is only like, what is it, like 10%? So when you think about it, most of us are not in Diamond or above. So I'm okay with that. I don't think that delegitimizes my gameplay. And I also think that if I teamed up with people more, that my rank would be a lot higher. But I enjoy solo queuing, and I kind of made it my little mission to see if I could get up, how high I could get solo queuing. That doesn't mean that I feel somehow bad that I'm a platinum rank. I don't care. I just enjoy playing Overwatch. Yeah. Okay, so next. Will you still play fighting games on your channel? Yeah, I still will. It just is less frequent now because I love Overwatch. It's the funnest game out, in my opinion, right now. I never really, unfortunately, and I hate to say this, but Street Fighter V, for me, it just wasn't, it's just not that fun. Yeah, it's okay. It's not a bad game, but I feel like it's just too simple. And playing it over and over, I don't feel that same excitement that I felt when I was playing Street Fighter 4. I felt like the game was so dynamic and fun. And Street Fighter 5 just feels so cut and dry. And so while I do like playing it, I can't play it for long periods of time. I just get bored. So yeah, I'll still play every once in a while, but it's just rare. Maybe if a new fighting game comes out that I find amazing, yeah, I'll play it. Next. Sorry if I'm saying a lot, guys, but I didn't want to write down a whole script for this. Will you be playing any other games on your channel? So yeah, I'm always looking for that new game that kind of speaks to me. I will definitely be focused mostly on Overwatch, but I was thinking about getting Resident Evil 7. I don't know, those kind of games stress me the fuck out, to be honest, and I live by myself, so playing that kind of game while living by yourself, I feel like can I deal with those high levels of stress? I don't know, but I may try it. I may play through the demo. Would you guys like that? If I played through the demo and commentated on it? I think I'd be scared. I'm sure I'd be screaming the whole time. I don't even know. But I liked Resident Evil 5 and 4, so who knows? I'm not an old school Resident Evil fan. I never had a PlayStation, but I mean, I think the Resident Evil franchise is pretty interesting. So I don't know. Leave me a comment. Would y'all like me to play through Resident Evil? Okay, so next. Oh, what are your thoughts on Aretha? I think she's awesome. Oh my god, she's the first tank that has spoken to me. That sounded so weird. She's the first tank that whose playstyle I feel like I would really enjoy playing. Does it make sense? I feel like most of the tanks are kind of simple. Yeah, people say Zarya isn't simple, but in my opinion, she kind of is. I tried Zarya, and she's not bad, but I don't know. I still didn't really enjoy her like I enjoy the other characters that I play. So, yeah, I definitely will be... Orisa is hands down going to be my tank main. I've decided this already, and I don't care. She will be my tank main. I will learn her no matter what. Will you ever do a face reveal? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think that's something that I would probably consider maybe in the future. I like my anonymity. Is it anonymity? Anonymity. See anonymity. Y'all stop finding Nemo. Oh, sorry. That was that. Okay, stick to the topic. Yeah, I like being that anonymous person. I like my regular life not to be connected to my gaming life at the moment. But in the future, who knows? Like, people have asked me, like, would you ever think about being a full-time YouTuber or a quote-unquote real YouTuber? Who knows? Like, you never know. It's kind of that one thing, that thing that everyone thinks, like, oh, I would love to do this, but you think it's impossible. But, I mean, I never know. Maybe I will. Like, once I finish school, maybe. Because I love games. I've always loved gaming since I was a child, so... yeah, who knows? We'll see. But yeah, that was the last question. I hope I answered these questions at least a little bit helpfully. I don't know. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all the love that you guys have given me. Even the hate comments and y'all who leave those troll ass comments. I still appreciate you as well. So thank you guys so much. I will be seeing you around in the YouTube world. And keep looking for more videos. Peace.